I thought today, the first 5 to 10 minutes, we talk a little bit of serious conversation. We will read this terminology together. The terminology I want to talk about for 10 minutes, I will not take the entire 2 hours, is eudaimonia. So, would you like to, Zainab, would you like to read what is, the first person who brought this terminology is Socrates. In Arabic, Socrates is Socrates. So, can you read, Zainab?
Okay. Virtue is a form of knowledge of good and evil. Virtue, justice.
Example of virtues are
Justice,
piety,
courage, selfishness, as united. Knowledge as required for us as humans to achieve the ultimate good is
eudaimonia. So the ultimate good, according to Socrates, is eudaimonia, but you have virtues and actions. So would you like to read his student Plato? What is his understanding of eudaimonia?
Plato and eudaimonism. Individuals naturally feel unhappiness when they do something they know and not acknowledge to be wrong. The highest and ultimate aim of both moral thought and behavior is eudaimonia.
Okay. Would you like to read his student? Aristotle was the student of Plato.
Pursuit of virtue, excellence, and the best within us, a rational activity aimed at pursuing what's worthwhile in life as
eudaimonia. So you guys are not familiar with this term?
No.
You are familiar with the term happiness, correct? Happiness, if you look at it deeply, not a temporary happiness, not a happiness you get, physically. A happiness that has pain in it, hours and years of hard work. The happiness that you have a back pain because of it. The happiness that you made thousands of people happy. That happiness is different than a superficial happiness. That happiness includes virtues, includes the pain and the pleasure. That happiness is defined as eudaimonia. Right? So, I put this for you to laugh, but it has a deeper purpose. I want to talk about birth and ultimately when we leave. So, all of you have 2 pieces of paper. Yeah? I want you to take that piece of paper. Write your year of birth on top. Okay? So, you write the year of your birth. Under that year of your birth, you take the highest number. For example, what is your year of birth? 1987. So the highest number is 9. The next highest is 8. Yeah, the next number is 7. The next number is 1. So write it this way. Under that, the reverse. The smallest number first, then the second bigger, and then the bigger and the biggest. You get it? Mm-hmm. Now minus this from this, you get another number. Now the importance is the transactions. How many times you have to do this, okay, till we get to our ultimate goal, or our, you can call it death, you can call it eudaimonia, you can call it pleasure, you can call it happiness, that we can figure out. So you wrote the highest number, yeah? You're part of this or you're a guest? You wrote the highest, the lowest, you got a number? Did you get a number? A 0, it becomes in the beginning. So if you have, for example, 1990, right? You say what to do with the 0. The 0 becomes the first number. Then you understand? Yeah. So you got one transaction, minus and plus, and you got a number. Do the same thing again. So take the highest number, the second highest, the third highest, and the fourth highest, and then minus it from the opposite again. Yeah, no, forget it. This is one transaction. You got a result. Imagine Imagine this first thing that you did was the first day that you got A plus, whether in school, whether it's in university, whatever. This number you got is the result of your big achievement. Whatever achievement was, this was one transaction from your birth. Okay, let's make it easier. After you went to school, forget school, after you were born, what is the biggest achievement you remember? You don't remember? What is the biggest achievement you remember? Changing from pencil to pen was her biggest achievement. Snowman. Making a snowman was the biggest achievement, say at age 6, 7, 8, 10, 4, 5. Right? So that was the first achievement. You got a number, right? Do the same thing again. Take the highest, second highest, third highest, fourth highest, and then minus it from the opposite.
Same number was like this.
The new one. The new one.
9,004 something.
Yes. Take that number, take the highest, the second highest, the third highest. Okay? You got the second number? Okay. Tell me the second most important thing happened to your life. Not the first. The first is over. The second. Yes, after you're born.
I began to talk.
Yes, you began to talk. That was a big thing. Now do the same. You got a number. Do it again. Now let's do this as many times as you can. Hi, welcome. Till you get to the end. The end will be 6174. How many times you have to do this to get to the end? 6 times? Okay. You? How many times you did this to get to this? We're talking about eudaimonia. Eudaimonia is another word for happiness, but it's little more important than superficial happiness. It is much deeper. What?
What's the last number you get?
No, you keep doing.
Okay.
You keep doing till eventually you will land up in
Minus.
No, there is no minus. Who said minus?
For 4 times.
4 times, okay? In 4 times you got to 7 times. Now I want you to remember 7 things that you achieved in life. I want you to remember 4 very important things that you achieved in life. How many times? 7. Think of 7 important. You have to share with us the biggest. Okay? Ready? One of the biggest things till today. Ahmed, you got how many times? 5, okay? Think of one which is like explosion. Okay, we have to wrap it up. Okay, now I want to change your concept to little bit of seriousness. You ready? Now the concept is deeper than that. The concept is, if we know the day of our birth. Imagine you know your birthday. Correct? All of us know our birthday. Correct? It's a known fact. Now imagine this is the death day. All of us are going to go there. Now, the achievements that still you can do, how many transactions before this happens is very important. The more you know this is coming, the more serious you will be in selecting your achievements versus not selecting something huge. Eudaimonia, the things that you said, what did he say? He walked, you said your father and you did what? Gameplay. What was yours you wanted to share?
In life,
Yeah.
I give birth.
You gave birth. These are eudaimonia in it. It's not a superficial happiness that comes with a good hamburger or a good cup of coffee. It's eudaimonia. Now, the concept I want to emphasize, you have time to get to this state. So if you pick one thing you want to receive, you want to achieve, which will give you eudaimonia, pick it now and work for it. So your accomplishments to the degree of eudaimonia is tangible and possible and achievable if you understand the concept of birth and death. And then you focus on one eudaimonia at a time. You say, for example, I want to achieve, I don't know, what you want to achieve. Tell me that you don't have. Say, I will make it very simple. I want to achieve my implant license and practice. That's simple achievement, which is also could be eudaimonia. One is, I want to get 100% in my evaluation when I get my implant degree. One is, I want to have 99% success in the implants that I place, and so forth. Can be anything related to the accomplishment. I want to, sky is the limit, but I think because I opened the topic of birth and death and achievement, but not the achievement of buying a Ferrari, which is superficial and after 1 month it's boring, I need another Rolls Royce. The achievements that gives me eudaimonia, and you wrote some of them, you understand what is eudaimonia and a swimming pool in your backyard. There is a difference. So if you pick one and you see how many transactions, the same way you saw how many transactions it took you from your birthday to get to this, you see how many years or how many months or how many exams or how many books you have to read or how many articles, doesn't matter. I don't know what is your eudaimonia that you want to do, but choose one tonight and see how many transactions it takes to get there. And that will make you get there because you put something in your head tonight which is the one you want to do, you want to accomplish. And this was just a reminder or a push that you might have delayed if I didn't open it up. This is the introduction for our presentation.